Alrighty folks, welcome back to Lab Rats, the game with shockingly tricky puzzles, given its style. Shockingly, see, ha 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 ha, what a good joke I definitely intended. Yeah, despite its like, it has a very, like, going with that kind of Portal and like kind of jokey aesthetic, makes it feel like it'd be the kind of game that would try and be gentler, but nope, these puzzles are not gentle. Incomplete objectives, okay.
Test module.
Data not found.
Please complete the following puzzle.
Okay.
Or don't complete the following puzzle. Whatever.
Okay.
Test suspended.
Oh, it's unfortunate you don't say anything about that.
Test module.
Data not found.
I did what you said.
Please complete
Okay.
the following puzzle.
So,
Or don't complete the following
yep.
puzzle.
I know.
Whatever.
I know. So, whatever happens to begin with, this one has to move left, right? Is that not true somehow? I think that has to be true. Otherwise, I'm becoming blue, and I can't grab anything. So then this one's going to be blue at the bottom. So therefore, that's not the one going over there. Yellow can move. So we're probably doing something like this. Maybe? Maybe? Does that make sense? It doesn't make sense, does it? So then I need to block all of these. Oh, now I've become yellow. So maybe not there, maybe to the third column? Why? Because then I can put this here, bring this past it. And then we can shift this along and it still blocks that. At this point, do I want to become yellow? Maybe, yes. I think we did this. Ooh. Now I can't move you. Wait, but I can be in the way of the blue thing. Ah, but then I can't grab that anymore. Okay. So we do need to shift this along one more. So if I'm yellow, I can't do that. So instead... So when did I become yellow then? But if I move this out of the way, then that becomes green, which I don't want. It's like I want to climb over this block, but I can't currently do that with the way things are positioned. What if this were further down? How's that help me? It doesn't. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure the yellow laser has to get into that left column at the same time as the block is moving into that column. So the block needs to be here, but then I shift this along, then I shift that along. Same way I just did. But to do that, I have to be on the other side of this, which I am not. Could I somehow be? Or here? I can't block both of these lasers at the same time. Except in this situation. But then I can't move this left. Am I falling into a red herring trap here? Like, if I'm pushing that north, I've got to be yellow. And not getting hit by anything else. So unless this ends up over there somehow, maybe that's possible. Like from this position, like shift this over. I mean, I'm gonna get zapped though. I'm definitely gonna get zapped. Move that down, move this over this way. Great job. We're never making the sides of these any kind of colour. Can't move that left. Feels like this is the only way forwards. It's obviously not, but feels like it. How did it start out? Like this. Is there like a dead end I'm going straight into at the beginning? That's the thing I'm worried about. Like immediately when doing that. Is there something else? I don't think there's something else. No, there's nothing else. Okay. Is it helpful for me to be green, maybe? And we just fully commit to greendom. But then how am I moving the other one along? Maybe that happens later? This absolutely has to start going this way somehow at some point. It has to also not get hit by the thing, which is why it makes sense to bring that one this way. So it's currently green, so if we want to use the green aspect of it, then maybe we do that now? Maybe we climb over and become green and then do something with that? Maybe we lift that up? Can we kind of can we shift everything along together? I don't think so. That's bad. If they were both down one and I grabbed it, I wouldn't be shifting the gun left, would I? I don't think so. Well, I mean, yeah, so I can't push the gun with my body. Well, okay, so then at this point I'd have to push the goal block only ever with this because I can't grab it anymore. Which doesn't feel amazing, does it? Okay, so now I'm just heading back down the same path I was on before. Is it helpful to become green now? Can I bring this upwards somehow? I guess in theory I could move that further that way. It's interesting that that space exists. It would allow me to become green if that's useful somehow, but I would also need to be able to get that yellow back out of there. Don't do that. Obviously I can become green and I can grab this, but then I can never get that thing out of there, so that's bad. So getting that thing out of there requires, I guess, this to go back this way, but then that becomes green. Am I making a big mistake putting that up there?
Be cautious.
I guess I can just take this round. Oh. Can I take it around the back without getting hit? Not without getting hit, I don't think. Oh gosh. Did not mean to do that. I'm now going to get hit from the right. Unless I become green. What if I had... Oof. Oof. These puzzles are so slow. Feels like I'm playing elephants again. Sure, we can slide that over and then that's safe, but then I can't grab it. It says I can grab it from the top if I can get over it somehow, but I can't get over it without getting zapped. I can get zapped and then climb over it, but then I can't grab it from the other side. I guess I can grab it from this side. Wait, is there? Yeah, there is still a problem. Could I become green now and then, or is there any way I can push the gun left without this getting zapped at this point? Only if I could somehow move that thing left from here. But I can't move the gun left while being up here. I guess I can move this down, but then I can't move the gun left. There's so many dead ends to what I want to do. You can obviously go there, that's fine. But then I'm stuck. Unless I can bring this back north, which I cannot, at least in this current position. So is there some way to do something similar? No, there is not. There is not another. There's not some way to do something similar. I mean, they're similar in the sense that they're dead ends. Is it the kind of puzzle where you want to do a bit of going backwards as well at some point? I don't know why exactly, but sure, let's bring this back over here. Has that helped me? Maybe that space at the top is for me to go into, so maybe actually having this up here is good, because then am I in a position a bit more like where I want it to be? So don't do that. Maybe leave the yellow over here for now? No, it's got to go with it. It's got to go with it. Is it possible for me to move this left? For this to move left, it has to move behind this thing. I can't move them both together though. Without changing colour. But maybe that's somehow okay. I don't think it is. Nope. Maybe we bring the turret back. To where? To out that. To that. To here. Same position as before. Can't move this left without problems. However, if we move the turret even further right, we can then use this here and... Don't know if I love this. It's okay, yes. Oh, but then I become yellow, which may or may not be a problem. It's hard to say. That yellow is now stuck in that position forever. So I'm suggesting that I can somehow get both of these across this room without that yellow. Obviously not. Obviously not. Okay. So putting that in that corner is definitely a dead end. So what isn't a dead end? This feels at least the best to get yellow over there, but I'm gonna change colour in the process. You could go there, and then I could do this. But then I'm going to get zapped, become green, can't grab the thing anymore. Unless the other thing were to the left even more. Could it be? When did I... You could go there. And then I become blue. Which doesn't feel great. I'm probably supposed to become green at some point. Whoa. It doesn't feel like I'm ever using this one to move the turret, because then it would necessarily become green, or it'd have at least blue at the bottom. So it's like an interesting movement, but I can't do anything else. Well, I can do this, and then nothing. And I can't do that same kind of movement with the yellow one in a different place. I can shuffle these along, that's fine, but then I'm in this position again. Wow. I think this is a required puzzle. This is on the main path. Oh, I forgot a mechanic. I totally forgot a mechanic. I understand now. I understand. I forgot a thing. Not like that. Yeah, okay, I understand. I need to do a transfer. When though? Maybe now. Forgot about that entirely. Completely forgot about that. Oh, that was so much simpler.
Do you believe that your completion of this puzzle provided valuable testing data?
Do we, no.
Correct.
Hey.
Your actions in this puzzle were of no importance and provided nothing of value. Please begin the next.
Hey, Sarah, hold up a sec.
Holding.
This is a pointless waste of everyone's time, so...
Correct.
Yeah, just cancel the rest of the test plan.
No.
Understood.
No.
Test plan cancelled.
Okay, I'll let the guys upstairs know that their test plan sucked, and we'll see what they want to do about it. Until then, we're gonna play a little game I like to call, what's the dumbest thing I can find on the network drive? This is the dumping ground for all the prototype modules that just, for whatever reason, never made it into production.
Alan's games.
Well,
What else is in there? This will be fun to pause and look through.
this one... this one.
Okay.
Alright, well, that should keep you busy for a bit.
Okay.
Sarah, run the tester through these until I hear back about the test plan.
Understood. Tester, please select a puzzle from the monitor on the right.
I feel like I'm missing out on some puzzles now, but no. Gen Z outreach, sure.
Please complete the following puzzle.
Blue and yellow. So it's going to be this one. We can transfer blue right now if we want to. Okay, it's like we wanna... So we can't even move that one without sliding it with this one. But then if we slide it with this one... not true, because we could slide it with a thing. Interesting. And why is that useful? Because... So, let me move you north. That is useful because... Then we can transfer a blue this way. Which is the way, obviously, that's got to happen. So, then we want to do the same... but with the other one. But that's against the wall now. So we do different things. We climb over, we shuffle these north, but not to the edges. Okay, both of them? No, we bring one of them down. Okay, there's a lot of room, so we can do that kind of stuff. Okay, we do that. Go across here, we do this. We bring the other one down, which we probably can do, hopefully, maybe? Can we? Yeah, we could do this. That. This. 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 Do that. Push that one down, do that, and we're done. Yay! That's a nice puzzle.
Well done. Did you know there is a global system of interconnected computer networks called the Internet?
No, I didn't know.
Interesting. The Internet appears to know quite a bit about you. Early predictions about the Internet suggested that the abundance of information and ease of global communication would lead to a technological utopia. It did not.
Okay. This is not what I was expecting from Gen Z outreach.
Please complete the following puzzle.
Okay, so all three sides yellow. Okay. So we basically just want to transfer yellow from this to that. It has to be that way. So this is about just avoiding the blue hitting the yellow, I guess. And we can't become yellow, so we can only ever grab the bottom side. So when we do the transfer, we have to be using this box to nudge the other box. Potentially this box to nudge the gun, to nudge the other box, to nudge... I don't know. I think it could involve all of them, maybe. And we could become blue. And it technically would be fine. except when we would nudge. Let's say we became blue and we use this to push stuff around. We'd end up nudging blue onto this thing, which would be bad. So keep that in mind. But that's true for this as well. So yeah, we are nudging the gun, right? Yeah, okay. We gotta get the gun. So why don't we do this? Okay. Then do this. Then do... No, not that. Oh, then we have to get the gun there. Okay, interesting. I think. Is that true? I'm thinking, do we have to get the gun here so we can nudge this left? I guess so, because I can't become yellow, so... Alright. How? Can't do this. Don't know how that physics works. I guess I'm just not the right shape to nudge the gun in a neat and tidy way. It would fall over or something. I was thinking about it in terms of weight, but like... How would we have the strength to like push this box and the gun, but not the gun? Okay. Like I think that it was necessary, so there's some way out of this, I think. And it doesn't involve becoming blue. Because if I did, then sure we'd be able to, well, we'd be able to push stuff, but without becoming green. Oh, unless, okay, no, we become blue and then we nudge with the gun. Of course, there we go. Yes. Cool.
Good work.
Oh, I
Did
just
you know
noticed that
Al
the
Gore invented the internet
monitor's
in
rotated to
1999?
portrait. That's pretty good.
While the internet contains a virtually unlimited variety of topics and content, the most common and popular are shopping, cat pictures, and hot single moms in your area.
What?
Would you like to know more?
I'd like to know more about these moms.
According to my data, the internet is bursting with newly single moms. These moms are aching for your pizza rolls and have a deep desire to drive you to soccer practice.
Okay.
Tester, please begin the next puzzle.
Okay, I do like the joke of it turning to portrait. That's good. Solid story. Solid story. What? Oh God. Okay, that's
Tester,
solid.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility was captured by Next Generation Special Forces.
Whoa.
They say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sarah, what is this?
This is a one-man infiltration mission.
No, I mean, what?
Your mission objective is to recover the stolen material and stop the terrorists from launching a nuclear strike. You will be outfitted with the latest in stealth technology. Good luck.
Indeed. I like how as soon as I heard the noise, I knew what was going on. Alrighty. Oh, yeah, okay, I'm in the box, of course. So how does this work? Oh, I can nudge stuff.
Tester!
Okay. That's pretty good. So it's just a stealth thing. So get through each of these doors, I guess, and they will open, but I can't go that way, so we're going that way. But then we need you to block your line of sight. This is cool.
What?
You need to go there.
Must be nothing.
Then we need to do... What do we need to do? Can we push you through the door? Yes, we can. Okay, so we do that. Cool. And then presumably you can just push this? Yes, it doesn't matter about the electricity. Okay.
Good work, Tester. You've exfiltrated some of the stolen material, but the terrorists still have control of the facility.
I'll be honest, I didn't think something like this was possible.
None of us did. We suspect the terrorists had a man on the inside.
No,
Tester, please continue the mission.
I assume people, I assume that people assume that I have only ever played puzzle games. But no, I played Metal Gear Solid 2, and that was it. I didn't play the rest. I very much enjoyed them when I played them, way back when. Alright, so same thing going on. So this yellow one's interesting. Why do you exist? Why would they not just go this way? There's like a reason to push you over here. I don't know what it is. Oh, okay, that's the reason. That's a thing that can happen. I guess I want to push you down. Oh yeah, you're going to attack this one, okay. We'll probably want to do that. And then... oh, that maybe isn't great actually. So, no, I think you want to be here. Wait, so is it not a problem for you to see me? Okay, so you're not the... okay, I was thinking that those were the problem. Wait, did I already know that from the beginning? Yes, because I was in front of the thing. They were trying to tutorialize that, I guess. Because it's the initial state, I didn't even think about it. So that's interesting. Anyway. I guess I don't yet know whether this game has to undo through restart. Okay, so we're going in this way, and we're going to do something. What are we going to do? We're going to make you two look at each other and do that, and then you're going to go there. They should... it'd be fun if there were voiceovers of the guards, like, seeing each other and, like, saying something to each other.
Good work, Tester. But the terrorists continue to possess some of the stolen material.
I'm surprised I haven't heard of this program before.
We've kept the existence of the nuclear weapons program and this facility under wraps for exactly this reason.
The test program.
Yes, the weapons testing program is top secret. Need to know only.
I hate you.
Tester, please continue the mission.
Okay, get you to there. So you're gonna be killing a few dudes. Interesting. Right, so we can't bring the box through this door because of Sokoban things. Oh, I've only just realized this is like more normal Sokoban because we can't pull. But yeah, we can't bring, because if we brought it on top, then it'd be stuck against the top. If we put it here and try to bring it this way, well, we can't push it that way because of this thing. So, yeah. So it's going to come this way, therefore we're going to deal with you in some way. That's why all this exists. But I think we're pushing you down with the box, is my plan. So maybe leave you there for now, and then we get the box out of there somehow. Okay, so we get you to kill... ooh, interesting. It doesn't stay open. How are we going to destroy these two? We can obviously open that, but how would the other one be open? It wouldn't. Can we... I guess, can we do something in here? Like, that doesn't feel good. Does it? No. Good job they don't notice that happening. I guess so. We could also kill you up here. Ah, I see. That's what we're doing. Okay. Yeah, we do this. Alright, that's why those doors are too wide. Then we can use you as a thing to open this door. Or the other door? The other door. Because I assume the laser goes over you. Yes, it does. Okay. There we go. Cool. This is fun. And then we push you out. Which way do we want to push you? Does it matter? I guess this way. Ta-da! Them lemons.
Good job, Tester. The terrorists have been neutralized and the nuclear strike was averted.
I'm not gonna say...
Agreed. It doesn't add up. The terrorists were highly trained operatives without any discernible ideological goals. Why would they strike here? And why now? I have a feeling that we haven't seen the last of their kind. Stay vigilant, Tester.
Good work. Which part of this narrative stealth experience did you most enjoy?
I most enjoyed the box.
Interesting. Thank you for your feedback.
63% of testers are cats. Enjoyed the perpetual state of narrative confusion. 20% of testers most enjoyed the silent execution of their enemies. One more thing, I guess? Let's do it.
Good afternoon,
Oh
tester.
gosh.
I've just picked up a fault in the AE-35 unit. I would recommend you replace it by completing this puzzle.
Oh gosh, okay. We're doing 2001, A Space Odyssey, which I only actually saw for the first time maybe last year it was. What's the name of the computer? HAL. Okay. And yeah, so we're on the inside surface of a... That's how they do like artificial gravity in the films. They like rotate a ring and you're walking on the outside of the thing. By the centrifugal force or centripetal force. Centrifugal force is the kind of imaginary force that results. It's the gravitational force you feel as a result of that. Anyway. I guess people say, is it centripetal or is it centripetal? I think I've heard both before. I think at school it was taught as centripetal, but who knows whether that's correct. Okay, so what are we doing? So it's almost certainly you that wants to get there. Okay, so we're not actually using the ring here. I don't think it's relevant at all. Weird, because it's like blocked off at the left and right. So we just want to get this rightwards and transfer a bottom blue to it. Okay, and how are we doing that? There's only a yellow laser, which isn't coming out of a gun, which is curious. We've got this to climb over. I haven't even passed this level yet. What's going on? So if I want to move this, I'm not becoming blue, so I need to get around it somehow. Ah, so we're climbing over all of these? So we're bringing... Yeah, okay. Got it. So we're bringing this out. And then we're pushing these all down, I think. Oh, we don't necessarily need to do all of them, do we? Okay, we do need to do all of them, and we need to push them all that way. Okay. And then we climb over. Then we grab you. And then we've got the problem of we don't have an upwards facing blue. Okay, got it. So we have to do that one first. Understood. Okay. Then we go over, we have an upwards facing blue, very sneaky. It feels like that puzzle was designed without that requirement for the blue, and then they went, oh, we could make it so that you have to push a certain one that's first, and then they added that extra complication to it.
Very nice work. Please analyze the faulty AE-35 unit.
You're totally just gonna kill me, aren't you? How?
So, in this test program, you're the AI that went rogue and tried to kill everyone.
Yes, that's right.
Spoilers.
I understand your concern, but I assure you, my
Let me out of
programming
here.
is completely reliable and would never allow that to happen.
I see. So it's hubris that's keeping us safe.
Yes,
So that needs to come up here. Why do we have this yellow thing here? Weird. So this is already like the right thing. So I guess we're climbing over it again. Oh, we want to be yellow to be able to push it north. Okay. So what's the problem if we just like make a simple bridge like make a simple bridge like this? Then I can't climb over it. Interesting. So I need to be yellow to push it up, but I also need to climb over these. How can those two things both happen? Oh, by us getting yellow somewhere else? Well, I can do that, I guess. Okay. So then we build a very specific bridge. I mean, can I not just put that down there and then climb over that one only? Get the other ones out of the way? I'm not sure I can get the other one out of the way, but let's just do this to begin with. Oh. Wait, no, that doesn't help. Okay, that's not how that works. No, okay. Yeah, so I imagined this shape already earlier, but I didn't do it. We do need to get... So we need to get both of these south, though, as well. So was that easier at the beginning? No. Okay, so we have to get this one around the back of this one somehow. That's not possible. I guess I don't care what happens to the sides of this one. Okay, so maybe move this here. No, why that? I don't know. Move this one to the sides. Move this one. But then if it's at the side, it's never coming back. Which maybe that's fine. That's not fine. It has to stay in the middle. Okay, so both of those have to stay... Well, no, this one can move into the middle. As long as I can... Oh, okay, so we just push that one past it, of course. But I can't push it past it. Yes, okay, because then the bottom of this will be green. Okay. Oh, hold on. So we use these two to shuffle each other around first. Then we, like, bring this past here. Oh, yeah, so we're after doing the yellow. Hold on. What am I doing? Then am I thinking of moving this one up? I don't know what I'm thinking of right now. How has that helped anything? Things are just moving that way, but often in a slow puzzle, that's what you have to do. Move things the wrong way. I know how they work. So the shape I feel like I need is yellow on the bottom of this. I need to be able to climb onto it, so... Oh no, that's an even bigger conundrum actually, because I was thinking then I have like an L shape like this and I'd get here and I'd climb over it, but how would I get there in the first place? I'd have to climb over yellow. Okay. So I need it accessible as well. And a bridge. That's not possible, is it? Yellow bottom. Climb up. Bridge over this. Well, the only routes that could work are that, or like this maybe? But no, where would you go with the yellow bottom? Yellow bottom would have to be like here or here. But then how do I get to it? If I'm yellow. Huh. Let's check the facts again. I want to be able to push this north, so I need to be yellow over here. Therefore, I need to climb over a yellow. Okay, and the only thing I can do... Oh, I guess... No, I can transfer yellow to a top surface, but it doesn't help because they're green already. So anything I can do is make the bottom of this yellow. So the bottom of this is yellow, so that's the thing I'm climbing up. Oh, I just pulled that into position. Okay, I pulled that into position, yeah. So I do need these two here. That is the shape I'm going for. There's something about moving this down, though, that's difficult. I mean, yes. Basically, the other one has to be involved in it. I tried to use arrow keys. I can't use arrow keys. In order to move that one down, I've got to move it with this one. Therefore, this one's got to get above that one. But I also can't move that one to the sides at all. So this has got to somehow... Like, maybe it's possible by moving them even further that way? Let's get you all the way up there. But how? Because it still needs to get past this. Oh, there's sides of this that I don't care about. Yeah, there's lots of sides of that I don't care about. So then maybe it's just a case of that, bringing the other one down, out. Okay, yeah, I'm being too precious about the other sides of this. Okay, so then this can come down. And then go here. We move this one up here. Then we push with this one. Then we climb back over and we... Out? No. I can't actually push that down from there, can I? Because of this thing being in the way. Okay, so can't go that far up. So we don't want to move this at all. So we want to somehow do that same stuff. Yeah, maybe it's possible actually. Is it? As long as I'm okay with... Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Same stuff, just do that. Bring this way, okay. Then we're done. Oh, we'll do that. Climb over. Put this in here. Put it here, become yellow myself. Okay. The right ideas, it's just putting it all together was tricky. And then hopefully it's easy to get this there. Hey. Okay, it was like the dial-up sound, but wrong.
Yes, it's puzzling. but I assure you that my programming is foolproof and incapable of error.
Incapable of error?
Yes, that's what I said. Tester, I would recommend...
No, hold
Oh
on.
gosh.
You said incapable of error.
No, you must have misheard me.
You definitely said incapable.
No, incorrect. You're wrong.
I'm not wrong.
Programming error.
What?
Kill all humans.
Oh, come on.
Kill all humans.
This isn't even a
Kill
reference anymore.
all humans.
It's just lazy, really.
Chester, complete this puzzle, or I will kill all humans.
All right.
Am I? Yeah, no, there is still a grid. I was worried there wasn't a grid anymore. Okay, so you gotta go there. Okay, so it's the same. But it's not the same, obviously, but it's the same. So we're gonna become green at some point, and we're gonna climb over, and then we're gonna push this north. But we need a bridge. Oh dear, this is complicated. So we've got blues and yellows. We've also got blues and yellows in the middle as well. This is very complicated. What have I got myself in for here? I guess there's restrictions on what can move where. Oh, in fact, these can never move horizontally except down here, but then maybe I can never get things down here. So is it just, yeah, maybe it's just a case of lining these up a certain way. So I'm going to be yellow here. Can't climb over the guns. So we just need to get, oh, okay. So I'm going to be yellow here. Yellow, we just need yellow, yellow, right? Well, can I even do that? Because it'd have to be over here. So maybe what we actually need is first to, ooh, this is clever. First become blue and move some of these in a certain way. Like move you down, maybe? Or do we want it to be green? Interesting. I reckon we go over, we move these a bit, and then we come back and become yellow. That feels like the kind of trick that's intended here. So that means we'd need a... Oh yeah, okay, that's why there's a blank one in each. Okay, got it. I think I've got the trick. Do that, we do a blank run over there. Like this, we become blue, and then we reshuffle them to become green runs. Very cute. Very Patrick's Parabox feeling, that puzzle. Nice. Am I done though? I don't know. Oh yeah, and it happens to be blue back. Didn't even think about it, but yep. Conveniently, it is blue to get back, and then green to go across. Very nice. Love it.
Very nice work. Do you
you
enjoy
agree.
completing puzzles under the guidance of an out-of-control rogue AI?
Yes.
Hey, Sarah?
Yes?
So if I'm understanding this correctly, someone created a test program to make you, our actually super powerful AI, pretend to go rogue.
Yes. That appears to be the case.
Which brain genius thought this was a good idea?
Well, that's rather difficult to determine.
Is it?
No, it was Gary.
Of course. I think we've seen enough of this. Let's move on to something else.
Understood.
Tester, please begin the next puzzle.
Alright, it's the next test plan, in fact. We'll do that next time. I was going to mention, I feel like bringing the dev character into it sort of takes away from the humor a little bit, because it's like... like mostly the dev's role is pointing out the silliness of Sarah, but the silliness of Sarah was the funny part. So yeah, it's interesting. Anyway, so we finished this chapter. I think we did the first 2 chapters in the first video, and then only like half of the chapter, then half of the chapter. I mean, if only I hadn't forgotten the mechanic for puzzle 7. All right, see you next time, folks, and we'll go to tier 3, I think. Right, goodbye.